Did you know the Vatican has a sealed room filled with forbidden books? Books the public can never read? And the deeper you look into why it's sealed, the darker the story becomes. The Vatican Apostolic Archive, formerly called the Secret Archives, is one of the most heavily guarded collections on earth. Most people imagine a library, but deep inside, behind a reinforced door, is a room sealed for centuries. Inside it, documents so dangerous, only a handful of people alive have ever seen them. Not popes, not cardinals, not scholars, only approved archivists, sworn to lifelong silence. The Church never gave a full explanation, but historians whisper the same thing. Some knowledge is too destructive to release. Why does such a room exist? To understand that, you have to go back to a time when information wasn't power, it was a threat. Throughout history, the Church collected writings from every corner of the world, ancient rituals, banned beliefs, early biblical revisions, letters from kings, papal scandals, exorcism records, and documents declaring ideas that were once punishable by death. As centuries passed, the pile grew, and the fear grew with it. Fear of heresy, fear of rebellion, fear of revealing truths that could shake the foundations of faith. So they built a vault, not to protect the world, but to protect the Church from the world. What's inside the sealed room, no one will say, but fragments, leaks, and whispers paint a chilling picture. Some claim it holds the transcript of a trial, not of a person, but of a phenomenon the Church couldn't explain. That others mention lost gospels that rewrite key moments in Christian history. There are rumors of scrolls describing celestial events that modern science still can't decode. And one archivist, before disappearing from public life, hinted at the existence of a book said to be so psychologically destabilizing that simply reading it can drive a person mad. When asked if it was real, he paused and said, "Some writings should never touch the human mind." One story stands out. In the 1940s, a young priest allegedly managed to sneak inside the sealed room. He wasn't authorized, wasn't prepared, didn't understand the rules. He broke the seal and opened one of the forbidden volumes. Hours later, guards found him collapsed on the cold floor, eyes wide open, staring at something no one else could see. He survived, but he never spoke again. The Church quietly removed him from public records. Some say his final written words were, "Some truth is not truth at all. It is a wound." Today, entering the sealed room requires multiple layers of authorization and escort, and a written request specifying exactly which document you need. But there's a catch. You are only allowed to read your requested pages, not the book it comes from, not the pages before or after, because context might reveal something they don't want you to know. One cardinal once joked, "In the archives, knowledge is sliced into safe portions like poison." But no one laughed. Every person who has access signs an oath of secrecy that lasts until death. Journalists have tried to interview them. Scholars have tried to pressure them. Governments have petitioned for access. Every attempt is denied. One archivist was asked why the room must remain sealed. He replied, "Because if you open certain boxes, you do not just find answers, you find consequences." That sentence was the end of the interview. So what is the Vatican hiding? A scandal, a rewritten history, a cosmic event, or simply ideas that could fracture the faith of billions? Whatever it is, they'd rather lock it in darkness than let humanity see it. The sealed room remains unchanged. The same cold air, the same ancient door, the same rows of forbidden texts waiting in silence. And some believe the Church isn't protecting us from the knowledge. They're protecting us from what the knowledge might awaken. The Vatican says the truth is safe behind lock and key. Maybe they're right. Maybe some books should never be opened, not because of what they reveal, but because of what they unravel inside the person who reads them. So remember, when someone asks why the archives are sealed, the answer is simple: some doors stay closed because opening them changes everything.